However, we addicted to our food, whether we, you feel me, want to admit it or not, or realize it or not. You get what I'm saying? There's always balance. We gotta give our bodies time to digest the food, time to rest. We gotta give our stomachs and organs a chance to rest. Just like when you get tired, you want your rest. If you constantly are backing something up, just like a computer, if you try to put too much stuff in it at one time, it crashes. And that's what's happening to a lot of us. Yo, family, could we have a brief conversation real quick? You feel me? I try to keep it under 3 minutes, but it's some real talk, right? So I'm on day 4 of a liquid fruit fast. You feel me? All organic fruit juices, nothing else other than fruit if I get extremely hungry, but I haven't really had to do that. So basically, it's a few things I realized throughout this fast. Not my first one, but this is my first one where I really tapped in for real. And one thing I realized is that I really don't want it to come to an end because of just how I'm feeling, and I'll get into that. But overall, this was supposed to be the last day, but I might even extend it because I just been feeling great, you feel me? And I've been extremely active the last 4 days, which is typically surprising. But listen, right? This is the epiphany that I had on this journey. Everything has like a reset period, you feel me? A chance to just shut off and shut down and just reset, right? We'll go restart our phones, you feel me? We'll cut those off. We cut our cars off, we turn the lights off, we go to sleep. All of those are considered like periods of time where you just like shutting something down. It's a reset, giving it a chance to charge up, you feel me? When you out in the sun, when you grounded in the sun, you're getting charged up, you feel me? But the thing I realized throughout this fast, and it's funny, is we shut off everything. Even the heart gets this little rest period in between pumps, in between beats. But we never shut off the stomach. We never shut off the stomach. And if you don't believe me, follow me for a second, right? So the other day, I got curious. I'm like, how much time does it take for fruit to be digested, right? When you eat it whole. And it told me anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, depending on factors like, your metabolism, how much fiber's in the fruit, what particularly are you eating, et cetera, right? But anywhere from 15 minutes to an hour, that's a short period of time, right? Then I say, you know what? For shits and giggles, let's see how long it takes for meat to be fully digested. Granted, I don't eat that, but I was just curious. So it told me it takes 3 hours just for meat to leave the stomach. That doesn't mean it's digested. It said it take anywhere from 2 to 3 hours just for the meat to leave the stomach. After that, it hits the large intestine and the small intestine. That takes anywhere from 24 to 48 hours to be fully digested. And I say, yo, you know what's crazy? Your stomach never got a chance to rest, because in the morning you go eat breakfast, right? You're gonna have with your eggs, your bacon, your processed cereals with the sugars and all that. After that, you'll have lunch. You feel me? Couple hours after that. Granted, that food from breakfast didn't even finish digesting. I don't care if you had a bowel movement. That's food from a day or two ago. That bowel movement was food from a day or two ago. That wasn't the food from this morning, right? And then once you have your meal in the afternoon, you have lunch, you have dinner, right? And then we snack in between those. So that's 3 separate full meals your body did not finish digesting, on top of snacks, just for you to rest for a couple hours, let's say 8 hours, assuming you get the proper amount of sleep, to come back and do the same thing over again. I just told you it takes 24 to 48 hours for the meat to fully be digested and get out of the system. Tell me where in between that time you gave your body enough time to flush out everything that was in it the previous day before. I'll wait. You didn't. You get what I'm saying? I know I said I was gonna keep this to 3 minutes, but F that, man. We gotta have a real talk real quick. Listen, I realized that people, myself included, we use food as a vice. Like, we're no different from a drug addict. I know you like, what? Yeah, like anytime we get bored, we use food as like a pastime. You feel me? Anytime we down, we might emotionally eat. We use it to get that dopamine spike. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not saying there's anything really wrong with eating per se. It's just how we're going about it, like our relationship with the food. So overall, I genuinely think we laugh at the crackheads and the the potheads and the druggies. You feel me? The drug heads out there. We laugh at the drug heads. However, we addicted to our food, whether we you feel me want to admit it or not, or realize it or not. You get what I'm saying? And we use the food as a tool to uplift us, like I said, to get that dopamine spike. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, it's just the way we going about it is incorrect, which is leading to us being sick, having disease, and just overall why a lot of our parents and grandparents are on the medication and things that they are, because their body, their system is systemically backed up. Like your body is backed up and you don't even know it. Mad inflammation in the body, bad knees, bad joints, you feel me, constant phlegm and mucus. Like I ain't here to preach to y'all, but I'm just giving y'all free game if y'all never heard this before. On this fast, I've defecated probably maybe it's crazy because like I said, it's a liquid fast, and maybe like all 3 days multiple times after day 1, so day 2, 3, and 4. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy because I haven't really been consuming anything. But then I realized it's like, yo, I'm getting rid of waste from days before, like plaque and stuff that's stuck inside of the lining of the stomach. That's like, you feel me? I'm trying to like, yo, finally I got a break to actually get all of that stuff out, right? And when you eat something, your body has to distribute energy and blood flow to other places in order to digest that food. So I realized I'm playing ball the other day. I'm off the watermelon juice, you feel me? And I'm off the cranberry and watermelon juice, a little bit of ginger in there. That thing was busting, by the way. And like it was so easier to get in the flow state. I kid you not. And then some of y'all who don't know what flow state is, it's just like when you in the zone, like a Steph Curry you can't miss, or like a Kyrie. It's just wherever you put that ball, it's just you. It's almost like math. You know where to put the target in order for you to hit your mark. And I was dealing with that the other day. I'm like, yo, I went out to hoop. I'm feeling light. I'm feeling airy. Like I know where to put the ball. Like everything was just so boom, 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 boom. But it's because all my energy wasn't going towards digesting food while I'm hooping, which is normally something that I do. And I know it's not good, but I do it. So for those of y'all who, you feel me, are about to engage in the activity and y'all want y'all full focus, yo, make sure you hydrated for sure. And I don't just mean water. I mean H3O2, like actual like fruit water. That's the best type of hydration there is for you. But you know what I'm saying, consider not eating so you could have all that energy to focus on whatever it is that you're tapping into. Whatever mission you on, you want all that energy in that direction. You get what I'm saying? Because trust me, you're not going to die because you didn't eat in 24 hours. Just get your water in. Overall though, throughout this journey, I've had more energy than I thought I would have had. Like I said, I've been feeling light and airy. So like when I walk, I feel good. I don't feel heavy, sluggish, weighed down, none of that. And another thing I notice is when I'm getting out of work or something, my mind is not focused on what I'm about to eat, because I already know, yo, you're fasting. Yo, it's not what you about to eat, it's what you about to drink. And you know what you finna drink because it's mono eating right now, or mono fasting right now. Fruit juices. You get what I'm saying? You already know what's up. And it gave me back so much time, because I spend an hour or two, you feel me, you might order some food, go get the food, and you bring the food back to the crib, you eat the food. By that time, an hour, 2 hours done passed, you feel me? And you really could have been utilizing that time for something else. And I realized when I wasn't focused on what I'm finna eat, mad at my time came back. I'm like, yo, I got time to do other things. And because I'm more energetic, now I have time to actually do those things. Ultimately, what I'm saying is, we're using food the wrong way. We're using it as a vice. And for those of y'all who are struggling with disease, or you struggling with your weight, maintaining your weight, whatever it is, put the spoon down. Like, have some self-control. Give yourself a chance to actually digest the food from previous days. Do a water fast. Do a fruit fast. Do a mono fast. A liquid fast. Do one of those. Do not incorporate any type of dairy, any type of poultry any type of processed sugars or food, try it out. Don't jump right into it and be like, yo, I'm going a week straight. Like, build up to it. Give yourself a day. Do 24 hours. Then, you know, next time do 48. Then next time you say, yo, I'm gonna do 72 hours, and just keep building it. And eventually your body will get used to that. And when you're doing it, you also have to make sure you're staying hydrated. Once again, not just H2O, H3O. Make sure you're getting your watermelon juices, your coconut waters, your electrolytes. You feel me? All those, your cucumber waters are the most hydrating food you out there. You get what I'm saying? So y'all want to stay. Not to be TMI, when I am, you know, releasing, I'm on the toilet. It's not. I ain't in there having to hold my nose like I would have prior. You get what I'm saying? And it was shocking to me because I'm like, oh damn, like I ain't eat nothing, but I'm going to the bathroom, but we ain't blowing up the bathroom, because you get what I'm saying? I'm not blowing up the bathroom. And when I gotta pass gas, I'm not filling the whole room, clearing out the whole room. You feel me? And I was like, yo, that's actually shocking to me that went into effect so fast. I thought it would have took more time, but it really didn't take much time at all. And I just thought that was interesting. But yeah, overall, the point of this whole video, right? I know it kind of went all over the place, but it all intertwines. We gotta stop using our food as a vice in the wrong ways. I love great food too as well, but there's always balance. We gotta give our bodies time to digest the food, time to rest. We gotta give our stomachs and organs a chance to rest. Just like when you get tired, you want your rest. If you constantly are backing something up, just like a computer, if you try to put too much stuff in it at one time, it crashes. And that's what's happening to a lot of y'all. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to family members. That's what happens to everybody in the world, because, you know, we indoctrinated and we've been, if you live in this American society, you already know what's going on. I don't want to get too much into it, get too deep, but y'all get what I'm saying, right? So overall, all I'm saying is try fasting. Try fasting. Do your research. Try fasting. There's different types of fast you could do, and try to get the best out of it. Try to get the most out of it. And again, the benefits are insane. You won't just lose weight. You'll definitely get lean. You'll definitely lean out. Your body will start to use all that fat that you haven't been utilizing, because it needs more energy for the days you do need more energy. If you're not putting the right things in your body, right? You'll start to detox. You'll still have energy. Like, it's so many benefits. You'll start to heal. So listen, y'all tap in, bro. I know a lot of this information going around and it go over some people's head, but this is your call to action, to actually be proactive instead of reactive and take care of your health. And if you got any questions, bro, hit me up. Like this video, comment, subscribe. Any question, no question is a dumb question. So, you feel me? Holla at me. I'm not a nutritionist. I just want to put that out there, but I do know a lot about it, little, if you get what I'm saying. So, other than that, and if I don't know, I could point you in the right direction, right? Thank y'all for tuning in. If y'all waited this long, and if you waited this long and you listen, you listen for a reason. If you got anything out of this video whatsoever, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more. I mean, thank y'all for stopping by. Thank y'all for hearing what I had to say. Peace.